The cities are pretty smaller this time around. I mean, freaking Florence and Rome are freaking more. They had more life to it whatsoever. Like more life to it, basically. And the cities are freaking small. There's not much to explore. The missions are pretty dull. It's like, the purpose of these missions is just freaking forced upon you, unlike the other games where they gave you a freaking reason to. And then you know in how Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, how you had like this freaking ultimate armor whenever you found like these freaking keys, or like Assassin's Creed 2 when you found the seals for the Sanctuary, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood when you found the keys of Romulus. Well, in this game, you find these memoirs just scattered around the map. And let me just say, the armor that you find when you collect all 10 memoirs are freaking... The armor looks freaking lame, okay? Honestly, it fucking looks lame. It's not worth it to get it, honestly. But what else? The Assassin's Den mini game. I don't know. First of all, let me just say this. I don't know why people keep bitching about this, but the tower defense game only initiates after when you fill up your your awareness gauge. Unless it's filled up, the Templars will not freaking attack your den. Stop bitching about how the tower defense is so freaking annoying. Unless you raise your nearest level, your Templar awareness level all the way to red, and then you kill more guards when it's still in the red area, the Templars are just gonna leave your freaking den alone. Other than that, just keep your awareness level low. Shit. Stop complaining about the tower defense game. And the tower defense game isn't even that freaking hard. It's easy as shit. So stop your bitching. Jeez. But other than that, I like what they did with the Assassins Den. You can walk in there, you can explore, you can get your bombs. The bomb gameplay, it's fun like, the first 2 times, but other than that, you will hardly use your bombs at all. I mean, unless you want to get like a full synchronization for a mission, you're not going to use your bombs at all, really. And then you get like master assassin missions, basically when you're training one of your assassins up to a certain rank to watch over your den. Like when you get them to level 10, then you take them on a mission to kill a special agent Templar. Then when you get them to mission 15, you get the conclusion mission, because that Templar agent usually gets away for some reason. I mean, you're really trained assassins there. But other than that, though, that's it. The assassins are freaking there. The enemies, they only updated one enemy, which are the Jacenaries, and basically they can block your attacks, basically. And that's a good thing and bad thing, which shows that Ubisoft is putting effort in working out their characters. I mean, the combat gameplay. But the Jacenaries fights are so lengthy. I mean, they keep blocking your moves. Then you gotta freaking go through this freaking power struggle for like a good 2 minutes out of your time. It's freaking annoying, honestly. The hook blade you get, it's a pretty cool thing, but you will hardly ever use the hook and run, honestly. But other than that, though, music in the game, I don't know if this is just my copy, but whenever I'm exploring the city, I will hardly ever hear music at all whatsoever. And it's kind of sad, because in like Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you had really awesome soundtracks whenever you're like a freaking city. And going back to the Assassins real quick, in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, whenever you destroyed a Borgia tower, you know how badass you felt, because you felt like you were actually making a stand, controlling the city and all of that. Well, in this game, whenever you capture an assassin's den, you don't feel like you're making an actual presence, unlike Brotherhood, where like there's less guards, there's what's it called? There's less guard, there's less Templar presence. In this game, in Revelations, you don't really relieve much of Templar presence at all. You don't feel like you're making a difference at all. Like in Brotherhood, whenever you like remove the Borgia Tower and you open like enough shops, you notice like the city starts to getting more lively. You start seeing people reading books, walking and reading books and eating apples. In Assassin's Creed Revelations, you don't see much of little subtle differences at all in this one, which kind of sucks. But that's just me. Let's see what else. The music is pretty, in this game. But other than that, though, overall, Assassin's Creed Revelations gets a 6.5. I'm sorry. The game is just too underwhelming for me. I mean, honestly, I have my expectations kind of set for this one. What they do with freaking Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, how they, made a difference from Assassin's Creed 2. I mean, even though it was a little difference, it was still a big difference. I know that makes no sense, but still. Honestly, Ubisoft really needs to, like, fix this, take, like, a good 2 years to make Assassin's Creed 3. Because, honestly, in Assassin's Creed 3, it has to be, like, since I think it's going to be their last game, they need to take a good 2 years off, cut their entire game engine, rebuild it from scratch, and then just make the entire game better. Because these whole yearly releases, it's nice and all, but it's like we're getting tired of it. Like freaking Uncharted. I mean, I'll get to Uncharted in another video, but still. Overall, it feels underwhelming. The characters are boring. The Templars, they're not as freaking, what's it called? They're not as freaking likable. In any case, the villain comes out of nowhere. The story is like in all directions, in my opinion. The conclusion of Revelations is freaking underwhelming. You get more questions and answers. But on a good note, though, the game is nice. The multiplayer is a really nice thing they put in there. They fixed the multiplayer from Brotherhood, but I'll get to that in another video because I want to make a rant about that. But multiplayer is good. The voice acting is spectacular. And even though the campaign is like all over the story, it's a really nice campaign though. You got really nice, interesting missions. But other than that though, 6.5, and that's me just being fair. Well, thanks you for checking out my review of Assassin's Creed Revelations. In my opinion though, if you're making a choice of joining this franchise and you don't know if you should get Revelations or Brotherhood, I recommend getting Brotherhood first. To actually feel like, get like freaking happy about it. Then when you play Revelations, you won't be so disappointed about wasting your $60. But that's just me. Well, thank you guys for checking out my video, and I will see you around.